breaking news tonight right off the top in Richardson. An officer has been shot at an apartment complex. And as we go on the air at 10 o'clock, what appears to be a standoff continues with a random shot still being fired by the suspect. That's according to Richardson police. Thank you for being with us at 10. I'm Doug Dunbar.
And I'm Gilma Avalos. The shooting started right around 8 o'clock at the Breckenridge Point Apartments along Renner Road. That complex is in far northeast Richardson.
We have live team coverage tonight. MaryAnn Martinez has been on the scene for a while at the apartment complex tonight. Andrea, Lucia, not too far away at the hospital, Medical City in Plano, where the officer has been taken. MaryAnn, I'd like to begin with you to set the scene on what's happening right now at the apartment complex.
Well, Doug, the shooting of that officer triggering a manhunt. Witnesses, people who live here, telling us they saw SWAT officers kicking in doors. And at this hour, we know that the person believed to be the shooter is barricaded inside one of these apartment homes. Now, let's go to how this whole thing started. It started in the 8 o'clock hour. Richardson police telling us that the officer who was shot came to this apartment complex for a disturbance call. At some point while responding to that call, the officer was shot, as well as another person. This person is a civilian. Now, officers quickly responded. There is quite a large presence of law enforcement out here, including Richardson PD, the fire department, and ATF. They quickly saturated this apartment complex looking for the shooter. Throughout this time, people who are inside the apartment complex report hearing a volley of gunfire, several volleys of gunfire, as a matter of fact, seeing SWAT officers inside. They have been told to stay in place. People are not allowed to leave, not being allowed to come in if they're just arriving home. Take a listen to what a resident who arrived this afternoon, unsuspecting what had happened, what she was told when she tried to make her way inside this home.
We attempted to get her in because she's needing medication for a number of medical issues. A sheriff attempted to get her in. He was armed with an AR-15, and they still turned her away. And she lives probably in the front, but I believe she lives near the building where all of this took place.
And we actually spoke to that resident's son. He tells us that he sees a very active police presence outside his window. Now, again, police asking people, if you live inside, happen to be inside this property, stay where you are. Do not walk around. You're just interfering with officers who are dealing with very delicate situation right now. And that officer who was shot, he was taken to the hospital. Reporting live from Richardson, MaryAnn Martinez, CBS 11 News.
All right, MaryAnn, two things. Anything happens, you jump right back in with us. Meantime, let's go to that hospital now that MaryAnn speaks of, where the injured officer was taken. Brothers and sisters in blue, is our understanding from other departments, been arriving over the last hour at Medical City Plano.
Our Andrea Lucia is live there right now. Andrea?
Yeah, we're here at Medical City Plano, where we saw Richardson police begin arriving about an hour ago. You can see one of their cars right here behind me. They're really spread out all around the entrance to the emergency room here. And again, this is Medical City Plano. It is the only level 1 trauma center in Collin County and the closest one to the scene of the shooting. Now, there's not much that the hospital can tell us about what's going on for privacy reasons, but we have seen a lot of activity here, a lot of officers coming and going, which is what they do when one of their own is injured here. We've also seen a lot of support from the Plano Police Department. A lot of their cars are out here. A lot of them are here sort of guarding the hospital. And then we also saw the Plano Police Chief himself inside talking to some of the people who appear to be showing up for this. Now, about 10 minutes ago, I did talk to a spokesperson for the Richardson Police Department. He said he had no update so far on the condition of the officer or anyone else involved. But of course, that's information that we are still trying to get for you. Reporting live here in Plano, Andrea Lucia, CBS 11 News.